Happy Thumbs Gaming. Big show.
Hey everybody, it's Brian with Happy Thumbs Gaming. Today we're checking out LEGO Marvel Avengers Level 13 Korea Prospects Free Play. And yes, we are going to get all of the collectibles found in this level, including all 10 kits, all 3 characters. We're going to freely, as well as grab that red brick and help the collector out getting his needed collection fulfilled. We're also going to grab the 3 gold bricks that we did not get in our story playthrough, because, you know, you get one for completing the level. And that being said, we have all the characters we need because we've completed the story. We also have Ultimate Ultron and, of course, Reptile for any digging necessities that we might come across. Now, to find Korea Prospects, it's actually kind of out in the middle all by its own. You're going to head off to the far right and just keep an eye out for those little motorcycle wheels on the top of your screen, and then you should see them and make your way up. You can see we kind of did a little roundabout way to get in there, but we chose our characters and we're ready to roll out. And we really are rolling out. And in fact, we're on a motorcycle right now playing as the Black Widow, and we're going to switch on over to Captain America on top of that truck there. And if you notice, you can see a Minikit right in the back of that truck. So we're going to grab that in just a second here. But hey, for all of those of you who are new to Happy Thumbs Gaming, welcome. We have sped this video up a little bit, and we do have all of the cutscenes or cinematic scenes removed to help speed things up. So, all right, drop off the back edge of the truck and land on the little gate there and walk inside the bed of the truck to get the first Minikit. Now, as noted there is quite a long break between now and the next Minikit, so feel free to use those quick links down below in the video description. Otherwise, we're going to take out Ultron and all of his minions in this rule of 3 battle on top of the truck here. So it starts off with the full line of hearts. I believe there was 5. We gotta give him some dance lessons, and what I mean by that is a little cha-cha-cha-cha-cha, cha-cha-cha-cha-cha-cha-cha. That's probably not a very good cha-cha dance, but anyhow, we are going to continue basically dancing. Oh, watch that last step. It's a doozy. But yeah, so there's a group of bad guys you got to take out. Once they are removed, Ultron comes in for another battle. He does shoot a few pew-pews at you, but dodge those, and soon enough, he'll come and land on the truck with you. But we actually switch over to Black Widow real quick, and she slides under the truck and gives us our shield, which certainly helps out our battle here. Now, it is a little frustrating. This is a free play level, and you are not able to switch to any characters you like. I probably should have noted that a little bit sooner, but I even thought I made a mistake and chose story on my first attempt at this level because I couldn't switch characters, and I kept trying to. And so, anyhow, once we get through this little segment here, it will allow us the ability to choose any character we want that we have unlocked and purchased. And yeah, so here we are in another round of bad guys. The shield certainly makes this a lot quicker. And there you can see I noted another quick link note there just in case you're in a hurry for those minikits, or who knows, maybe you're after that red brick for this level, which happens to be, what is it? It's the fast build. That's right. And I believe that's what it is. We'll have to wait and see once we get there. But it's later. I'm pretty sure it's the fast build. All right, so we've got Ultron here in the final little battle. We got to press the button over the head of Captain America rapidly in order to complete this section. And when you do get it correct, here in a second, Hawkeye pops in and helps us by shooting and taking out the Ultron. And then it takes us into another scene where we're on the back of a train, or inside the back of a train, I guess. So. All right, so here's the pieces needed to go ahead and build up and call in Hawkeye. All right, we're going to build those up, and it is a shield scan terminal, so we're going to have to go up and complete a successful scan, which can be a little bit of a pesky task considering you're getting shot at from the back. But a successful scan calls in Hawkeye, and oh yeah, the cavalry has arrived. All right, here we are on the train as promised. As soon as we start, we're going to turn around and choose a character that has the ability to break silver bricks. That's going to get us inside this pile of rubbish here, which actually reveals a character token, as well as a pile of buildable bricks. So grab the character token and build up those remaining bricks into a speed boost pad, and then we're going to have to call on the help of Quicksilver to go ahead and pune his way right through the back wall of this train, and actually giving us access into another train car. So here we go, we're in that final train car now in the back, and we're going to make our way all the way down, and guess what? We find a mini kit as well as a glass wall. So grab that mini kit on the way and get your on with your favorite sonar providing character, and all the way in the very back of the bus, I guess it's more of a train, but on the back of the train you find the mini kit number, what is it, 3? All right. Now this next one, there is a series of luggage. There are 5 pieces of luggage scattered throughout the train, and you need to use telekinetic abilities on all 5 of those in order to get the mini kit. Now, we're going to show these to you, and we do have quick links for each one of the 5 items that are needed in below, but we do also have a character token in between these, which is why you don't still see those notations for mini kit number 4. So, all right, you saw the first luggage piece was in the far left train car you needed to bust through. The second was in the train car you actually start in. And in the third train car, you guessed it, the third one will be there. So it's kind of funny, in both number 3 and number 4, I'm kind of using my telekinetic abilities as like there's action happening. Both times there's rockets blowing up the side of the train, so that's kind of distracting. But just know they're right there, off to the side there. And speaking of off to the side, there is an Avengers scan point right here as well. We kind of ran by it in order to get to that third luggage piece there, but once you reveal what the scan has, you got to destroy a pile of luggage, and guess what? Behind the luggage is character token number 2. That was quite the mohawk, I gotta say. What is that? That was Komodo. That was Komodo. The first character token we grabbed, which is a little late, I know, but was Ultron Prime. So, all right, we've got some more bad guys, and we take those out. We find that Iron Man's rockets are very handy for taking out multiple bad guys. And once they're all gone, you're going to need Captain or somebody with a shield to put out the fire there. And then some more telekinetic abilities are required. So we're going to switch back to the Vision. And we're going to get those out of our way, because ain't nobody got time for that. And we'll make our way a little bit further down the next cart here. And Booyakashow, number 4 of 5 is right there. So more bad guys come in. So we got more rockets for them. And look at that, a ×7 multiplier. Not that we need any studs at this point in our gameplay, but all right, into the 5th and final cart. I believe it's the 5th cart. It might be the 6th cart, but into the final cart here, you see there are more bad guys, of course, and then eventually we build up this little walkway that we balance across to get to that final fire we put out, and then we have telekinetic abilities needed in order to stop the train. But before crossing that little plank, use your telekinetic abilities one more time. Turn around, Iron Man. Yep, there's the fire we don't want to put out yet. And there's the 5th and final piece of luggage needed to shake it up. Ooh, ooh, for that mini kit. All right, so 4 mini kits officially ours. We're going to go ahead and stamp out this fire with Captain Shield, and then we're going to use telekinetic abilities to go ahead and move that lever. I'm not sure why the strongman Captain America couldn't just push it, but we go ahead and slam on the brakes, and it actually slows down and takes us into another area here. So the train does crash in the cutscene that we removed, and now we find ourselves needing to rescue at least one citizen in peril inside there. And no, this isn't anything special. It's just part of the story. But we use a little mind control on him to open up the doors that are stuck there. And turns out there is a fire that needs to be put out and a mini kit that needs to be built. So we're going to go ahead and use our mind control with the Vision. The Scarlet Witch would probably do the job for you as well. And that door opens up and it drops a bunch of buildable bricks that we can go ahead and use. And but we're going to switch on over to Captain first and go ahead and build up. Actually, psych, we're going to put out the fire, then build up the mini kit. So, all right, put out that fire, because only you can help prevent forest fires, or in this case, train car fires. And look at that, as promised, some pieces needed to build up the mini kit. Make sure you grab it. Not that you really have a choice. It's kind of blocking your pathway out there. But, all right, here are the bricks that were found from opening that door to begin with. And it kind of starts this, like, it ends up being a oversized shield scan terminal but we're not quite there yet. We got to build up a bunch of other parts to it first. So, and speaking of other things, we've got lots of other things to do in this area. In fact, all of the rest of the collectibles are in this final area. And my least favorite one has to do with riding a vehicle over the manholes that I'm standing on right now. That little square-looking thing back there, little rounded square. Anyways, all right. On the left-hand side, we need to use some telekinesis in order to shake up that vehicle and drop some more buildable bricks over on the right kind of middle side of the street. You can see we already used it, and there's bricks are bouncing. So we're going to go ahead and build those up into kind of the second part of the shield scan terminal there. And so essentially we have bad guys coming at us nonstop. It was at least what it seems like. And there was a car here. We destroyed the car, and it kind of reveals the collector. He's standing there, and you can see him even with the car there, but it's easier to get. I'm not sure you can actually talk to him with the car there. So do a butt slam or whatever your favorite preference is for clearing out the car, and go ahead and have a little chat with him. It sounds like he is a little bit on the hungry side because he's wanting a fish. And the fish can be found over here on this little burger food cart. Now, I know it says burger, and we're after fish, but as it turns out, there is a scan point available now. So we'll go ahead and scan away. And this actually reveals a little fish on top of the little stand here. So you need to jump up on top of it and get your bounce on. But for some reason, it doesn't work for me on my first attempt. So it might take a couple of chances or attempts for you. And all right, so I finally get up there here in a second, and I bounce that fish off of the top. But it actually, oddly enough, it bounces it right into that little dig spot right below it. So now you got to switch over to a character with the digging ability and get your dig on. So we're going to go ahead and pull out Reptile. And we're going to go ahead and use his ferocious claws to dig. But I got hosed. See, that's another thing I'm not really fond of. In early LEGO games, you could get attacked while building things or while switching characters. But it seems like in recent LEGO games, that's not a feature that was a problem. So, but in this one, you can. You can get killed while pushing a push switch or switching characters or various things. And it's kind of frustrating. So I'd like to see him go back to that invincibility thing, you know, where it doesn't slow you down or take extra attempts, or, you know, I just switched to a Reptile twice, even though I only had to really do it once. Anyways, we gave the fish to the collector, and he was happy enough that he gave us a red brick, and that did happen to be for the fast build, so now we can go ahead and purchase that and get our fast buildage on. But we're going to go up to the top left side of the street here, and up on the rooftops, there's a cracked wall. Once you smash that cracked wall, it actually gives us some buildable bricks. And look at that. Those bricks weren't awesome. They were great. And now we can go ahead and use the vision or your favorite great ability character to go ahead and slide through and grab that Minikit up top. So, woohoo. We're getting pretty close to all the rest of... Oh, my least favorite one is coming up, though. I have to be honest. We have one first, but the next one is my least favorite. All right, so down in the front middle section of your area here, you will see an Avengers scan point. This is actually going to reveal kind of a gold, I don't know what that is. It's like a T or a Y perhaps, but go ahead and melt it down, and it'll reveal a garbage can. That was really weird that that small gold shape then expanded into a large rectangular shape with a character. Anyways, I won't nitpick it too much, but make sure that you grab that character token before moving on. But hey, you might have noticed that there's some blue and white bricks or kind of an awning over here. Go ahead and get your boing on top of them, which actually reveals a bunch of buildable bricks that can be built up into a shock terminal. Now, what we're going to do here is we're going to go ahead and use Thor's electric ability to go ahead and pump it up. And, all right, so remember I told you this was my least favorite collectible, at least for this level. This one was extremely frustrating. So here we go. We've got this little cart that we need to fix up. That's easy, no big deal. Bouncing on the top, no big... Thor chart, no big deal. Where it gets complicated is once you fix this thing... you know, I had a hard time with it recognizing me driving over the manholes. Now, so you fix the cart. Now, there's 3 manholes you need to drive over. Clearly, I just drove right over the top of that. Like, I'm not sure why it didn't count. I had to go backwards over it, but then it counted. Now, the second and third ones. The second one's on your left, and the third one's on your right, and they're pretty much parallel to each other. And where it gets really frustrating is all of these characters are running around getting in your way. And I mean, I don't know how many like 25-point turns I have to do because I'm getting attacked. Now, I could have gotten out and taken these guys out, but I'm pretty sure another group of them would have came shortly after that. So this is just one of those ones that, you know, I'm going to chop up as user error, and I hope that you guys have a much easier time than I did. Because look, I'm still struggling. This is like, this is redonkulous if I'm being honest. And look at that, now I'm stuck. I'm high-centered on it. How am I supposed to drive over it if I can't even... Oh, boy. Or as we like to say, oh, Billy! All right, so we've finally got the second one. I lied. The second one is on the right, and the third one's on the left. But you get the point. Oh, look at that. It did a backflip in celebration. And I don't know if it did that on purpose or if it was accidental or what. But, hey, it was certainly appropriate for all of that frustrating stuff that was going on there. But, all right, so on the left-hand side, we did smash a car to find some bricks that needed to be built up. We've built those up into a Captain America shield switch. So we lodge our shield up inside that. It spins it around and opens up that door. This is all part of the story-related stuff. But where it becomes free play is by sneaking inside this garage and doing a few butt slams and making your way over towards kind of the right middle side. It's kind of hidden in there, but I promise you, there's a minikit in there as you just saw me grab it. But, all right, now, after you butt slammed all of these boxes, there's a bunch of bricks that can be built up into a speed pad. Now, so we're going to switch on over to Quicksilver to do this. Now, if I'm being honest, I'm not 100% sure this is actually needed for free play. This is part of the story-related stuff. Now, you weren't able to fly in the story, so you couldn't get up on that rooftop any other way, and I think that's ultimately why they've added this. But I don't think I interact with this ladder again after building it, and it didn't give me any extra bricks down below, nor did it save anybody inside or anything. So I think you can avoid that. But what you can't avoid is up on the right side, there are 3 more collectibles, starting with Mr. Lee. And yep, you're going to get your chance to freely. And you can do that by simply flying up on the right balcony up here, the right rooftop, and switch to a character that can put out a fire. Because we didn't start the fire. All right, we are being attacked over and over again. It's really frustrating, again, if I'm being honest. This level and level 10, and what is it, Lost in the Ether, I think it was. Those levels seem to be the most ferocious with, you know, bad guys attacking you nonstop. All right, so we freed Lee. Now we're going to fly up on the high right side and just kind of on this little walkway here. There's a mini kit just tucked in, so go ahead and grab that and then continue to fly up on the high right side. And you probably noticed there were some bad guys that jumped out of that window a minute ago. Sneak inside that window, smash everything in sight, and grab the 10th and final mini kit. So now there's just a few more things needed to be done before we can finish this level. Of course, you are welcome to go ahead and hit the save and exit option from your menu there, and you're able to go ahead and just take on the final total screen right now without having to finish this level. So that's one of the glorious things about free play. On another note, though, we're right at the end of the level, so we figured we might as well just finish it as we always do. And, of course, I'm getting rushed by more bad guys, complicating this simple shield terminal scan. But once we get an official scan, it takes us away, and... Oh, look at that! Korea Prospects Free Play is now complete. And yes, we are officially in the home stretch of the free play and all of the collectibles. In fact, we only need 20 more mini kits. That's insane to think about. And 2 more Stan Lee's in Peril that are related to the free plays. There's a whole bunch in free roam. And then, of course, the red bricks. We're almost to all of the red bricks, too. Lots of more character tokens can be found inside the free roam as well. So plenty of more stuff to do. But as far as the main overall collectibles go, we're getting pretty close to having most of them collected. All right, we got that red brick for the fast build. We freed Lee. And we also got all 10 mini kits. So we're going to check it out. Which comic do you think this is? Oh, it's Black Widow. It's about time she gets some love on the cover, huh? All right, so we got the mini kits and the True Avenger and the Stan Lee, which each gave us a gold brick. And O to the yeah, exit level, huh? All right, let's go ahead and do that. You know what this screen means? It's gonna wrap it up for Lego Marvel Avengers Level 13 Korea Prospects Free Play. And O to the yeah, we are making good ground. We're hoping to get all of these videos out like within the next 24 hours of this video being up. And then we're going to start the free roam and do any cleanup for trophy achievements. Hey, if you guys have any questions or comments, feel free to head on over to Facebook, Twitter, or simply comment, vote, subscribe down below. HappyThumbsGaming.com is available too. I highly recommend checking out our trophy achievement guide for all of the free roam and collectible stuff. There's a lot of information about like where to find all the different Iron Mans, or maybe you need a true Avenger requirement for some unknown reason, or whatever the case may be. There's tons of info there, and big shout out to Dougie for putting together such an awesome guide for us. So, all right, for me, that's gonna do it. I'm gonna go try to knock out 14 and 15 and get onto that free roam. As always, until next time,